And we are back with more Dragon's Dogma 2. Last time we left off, we have returned back to Vermundian territory. I keep on forgetting the name of the actual kingdom itself. Vermund, I think? From Batal, and some of the aquatic ruins in the middle that I was thinking would kind of show up later on have risen up from the seabed, so we need to go explore that for the Golden Path. There is also the issue that, we basically got the quest for the Phantom Ox Cart, which turns out, sadly, is not ghosts. Albeit, that raises a lot more questions, like how they vanish the way they do.
Report this development to Captain Brandt.
And then, why is more saying report to Captain Brandt? What are you trying to do? Yeah, basically bring the merchant's documents to someone with the connection to the palace. Okay. I was going to try and bring it to, like, Savannah or someone, but okay. Actually, I guess Captain Brandt works. Alright, lead on, Moire. And I'm still getting used to the thief vocation. Last time we had both success and some failure with the stealth part, like the stealth skill stuff.
Hurt to take a peek.
Alright. Power to everybody. Hello.
You have my fullest confidence.
About the Phantom Ox Cart, not Axe Cart.
Yes, Your Majesty.
A document given to a soldier by Battalion Merchant encourages the recipient to gather the pawns for reward without providing a reason.
Ah, so you've encountered the Phantom Ox Cart from the rumors. To be precise, the letter of the law does not forbid the abduction of pawns. However, in our sovereign-ruled kingdom, crude treatment of the pawns who so loyally serve our liege is an act decried by all. If one were to sell them for personal gain, they would doubtless be censured no matter their station. And this letter, by its make and the quality of the parchment, I can only surmise 'tis of the like used in the palace. We ought to assume a member of the court has a hand in this matter. But for what purpose are these pawns being gathered? And where are they being taken? I have a proposal, Your Majesty. Should we ascertain the pawn's destination, perchance we will discover the intent behind this plot. Yet if we question the driver haphazardly, this mission will be over before it begins. I bid Your Majesty follow the ox cart without arousing suspicion, that you might divine where it is headed. Alternatively, mayhap Your Majesty could assume the guise of a pawn and await pickup in a likely location. I leave the choice to Your Majesty's discretion.
Yeah, I would think... I was going to say I think the second one, but technically, I do have my sneaky skill, so theoretically, without arising suspicion, should be part and parcel? Although the question now is, alright, I'm assuming the quest destination is going to show, the starting area. So it should already be gone, because it should only show up at sundown. Which, in hindsight, the quest should probably specify that. Follow the Phantom Ox Cart. Follow the Phantom Ox Cart to its destination and see if it bears any connection to decent schemes. Yeah, okay. Alright, we'll head over there, but I kind of doubt it will be there right now.
Materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more?
Garf, we're not gathering materials. We're questing. That's why I have the quest as a priority for once. Normally I wouldn't. Just since the pawns can be unintentionally deceptive. Like that time I got led all through the countryside. It's like, oh, it's just right over here, right this way. 8 miles later, it's like, ugh.
The forgotten riftstone we've not discovered lies nearby.
You're not sure.
It is this way, as I recall from my last sojourn beyond the rift.
Show me, Garf. Show me what you know.
Pray, light your lantern, Master.
It was an eventful journey, but we made it here all right.
Oh, okay, it's one of these ones. Of which we were going to swap out. We need a healer.
My talent line combining materials. and I'll
The
use
warrior.
those in my possession to craft things for you in my spare time.
I mean, 57's pretty nice, though. You know what? Sure. We'll swap out more. Melee damage for melee damage. And I think it's a Capcom pawn, so have an apple. Thumbs up.
It's a pity we must part after sharing such a journey. I shall cherish
Are you fit
my
to travel? Then let's not dawdle.
Sker already just cutting him off before he can say his goodbyes. It's like, parting as such anyway, now that I'm here. It's just like... Poor Lion Warrior.
Must you run so fast?
Okay,
I'll
yeah.
keep you in my sights,
But this
Arisen.
probably won't show up
Let
until
us
next
endeavour
sundown.
to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Alright, since that's not going to show up until next sundown. I'd be tempted to basically explore the ocean floor, but... Or the raised ocean floor, I should say. But, I don't know, because that's Golden Path, I'd be afraid it might, like, bork this quest? But there's not a lot of unexplored area, though. We've been to most places in the map. Well, actually, I mean, I say that, but this region's pretty unexplored. These winding roads. Hey, you know what? Let's go explore that. It'll be kill time. Oh, actually. Wonder if we should rest? How's our inventory looking? That is the wrong button. That is also the wrong button. I'm bad at this. Alright, let's see. Alright, we've offloaded most stuff. Oh, and I did bring my ice daggers. Excellent. Alright. We can just explore it now. Besides, I think... we last left off... because we did the thing at nighttime, came back... I mean, I'm figuring it has to be like midnight, if not soon to be daybreak. But it should be okay. Alright, let's go ahead and cross... I'll like cross the river over here. Da, 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 da. Oh, okay, that's pigs. I was just like, couldn't tell if pig or wolf. Okay, cross over here, and then, yeah, should just be to the north and the east.
Behold how the stars shine, Master.
Right
Never
you
noticed
are.
these little gravestones along the road? Fence? Stone fence? Huh. They have a little, like, symbol in them.
The paths to victory are myriad indeed. That strategy
Alright.
never would have occurred to me.
Right, that's the wrong button. Right, now that's also the wrong
One
button.
of us has been friends.
There's my formless feint.
Well done.
I guess we can go after this. And let's turn off the cloak since we have the shadow on. That might be the healer we're looking for.
Well fought, Arisen.
Few more victories like that, and we'll have a run-in for the hill.
Outstanding. I believe yon foe is drawn to light. We ought to extinguish our lanterns lest we summon it anew.
And then quite work out there. Yeah, should be the ghost. Yeah, only the ghost left now. Oh.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
Wait, where did that mage we helped go? Gonna try. There we are. Hello, are you a healer? Healer?
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics.
Yeah, there you are. We'll go ahead basically higher. I mean, archery is probably the better thing to have right now, but we just got Sakura, and they're like much higher level, so goodbye, Zeldros. Have the gift that keeps giving. Where's my oil? Hey, here we go. Art.
Though our paths diverge here, it surely won't be long ere they converge anew.
True.
It'll be an honor to serve by your side.
I can always go back through some of the old pawns that we've had and see if any of them have grown since last they've journeyed with us.
And here I was, hoping for some great treasure. Now I feel a fool.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Okay, so if we just go north here, that should be some of the new road that we're looking for. Figure they're like mountain road, given it was all twisty and turny on the map. Seeing anything exciting so far?
Skeletons, there!
Ooh, beetle though.
It will shrink before holy light.
All is well. I feel as fit as
Yeah, I'll leave that up to them. Grab this beetle in the meantime.
I grant your weapon a magical boon.
There we go.
Be defeated when their skulls smash beyond repair.
Come on. I can walk around the tree. I can do it. Is that a road?
I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
That bodes well for main pawn having good
During my
survival
travels beyond the
instincts.
rift, I learned of a cave near here that you have yet to explore.
Time-worn
Shall I take us
shaft.
there?
Ooh, it's already lit up.
We're unlikely to find any warm hearths down here.
Hello. Alright, activate Formless Feint, so I won't take any damage. Ooh, a chest down there.
Not bad.
Glad to be of service.
I concur.
Such a powerful skill.
Come on, don't drag this out. Go on, run.
Man, it's like feel powerful. Okay, that's actually against me. I thought that was one of my either Garf or the new mage doing stuff. Alright. That guy is still kind of alive. Still saying.
I
Okay.
shall summon a storm to blow our foes away.
Is that a human? No, that's a goblin. Huh. Nice. Garf location up. Alright, let's see what's in this. Ooh, 2 guarded chests.
Is your pack slowing you down, Master?
Ugh. I don't need
Pray, bear
that.
in mind that you can only carry so much by yourself.
Nice to gold. Alright, let's give Garf this camp. Give Garf. Oh, I should also eat that beetle. Alright, let's see. It's like, yet again, this particular ruins have like these not doors. I really wonder if it's just meant to be like, oh, you know, old ruins buried, or if there's like a future event that's going to like unseal all of them. Which I go back and forth on how excited I would be about that in terms of like, I mean, it would be kind of cool being like, oh, you know, we can go back to check all these areas. But then it's also like, we got to go back and check all these areas. 2 fancy chests. Oh, stilettos. And Iron Shield. I should probably give both those to Garf. Like the shield, yeah. 2 kilograms. Garf's heavy, but it's okay. You can take it.
Can't wait to find out what's inside.
I don't see anything over here.
Lucky us.
Stability
That's
elixir,
worth
sobering
taking.
tonic. Oh, can't break that open. All right. Nope. Well, Garf noticed something.
You're staring, Arisen. Has aught yonder caught your eye?
Yes, we have a exclamation mark on our map. Although that happens a lot in these caves, I notice, where it's like we explore, even for any breakables, and yet there's nothing. Yeah, nothing up over here, right? Dang. I was hoping it'd be one of the rare books, but nope, just a generic heal book. Don't need the grapes. They'll probably go bad before we actually use them. Alright.
Let me get
I
that.
think that's everything. I was just staring there at the oil next to the explosive barrel. Memories of the first game when some pawns would just be like, no enemies around, but there's an exploding barrel sitting there, and they just have to blow themselves up, and it's just like, why?
Greater haul than I'd hoped.
Why
It's only made me eager to find more treasure.
why run up and
A
punch it?
covetous nature is like to invite all manner of misfortunes. A heavy pack not least among them.
I like that little flip. Just climb flipping. Oh, we're picking up treasure. I wonder... Alright, now, I was trying to do a jump off the very wall I'm trying to climb up to see if that would be effective at all. Oh, no, go! I did not notice that.
This battle!
I was staring at the ghost and
I
the
shan't let
skeleton.
them harm you.
Actually, Oh, come on. Did I get the ghost? I figure I could, like, throw the barrel point blank because I'll immediately dodge the explosion.
Calm sense of purpose. I am confident I can make short work of any and all challenges we face.
I assume they're just juggling a ghost. Oh no, skeletal mage. There we go.
You are
High five as the ghost is literally circling.
Phantoms!
It will shrink before holy light.
Aw, I was hoping the explosive jump would potentially do like explosive damage. Whew. There we go. I was debating on swapping to the ice daggers, but come on. There we go. Ooh, a ball of lightning. Someone's fighting over there. A statue over there. But where are my daggers trying to lead me? Are they down there or up there? Who was saying that? Okay, let's see. Anything good around here? A settlement is just visible in the distance. Mayhap new discoveries lie in wait there. Now, if memory serves correct, I think that's the bandit town, right? Let's see. Map. Wait, there's a map. Yeah, I'm looking at northwest. Huh. And yeah, I guess there must be a settlement right around here that we actually haven't been to yet. Interesting. Wait a minute. Isn't there also normally... Yeah, here we go. I was like, normally these... Oh, my lantern oil ran out. Whoa, what? not expect that from using a Rift Crystal.
The Arisen has been put to sleep.
Although it does bring back memories of, like,
Are you alright?
the opening of Dragon's Dogma 1, where, like, the portal opened up, the dragon came through, and harpies also came through.
Oops. I suppose there is such a thing as too much sleep.
Alright, let's turn on Formless Feint. There we are. Dodge any sleep attempts.
Prepare yourself.
Emma, get down here. It's kind of acting defense for right now. Nice, not gonna make work of that one. There we go. Interesting though, yeah, I didn't know these things could, like, spawn bad guys. Huh.
A well-organized
Ah.
pack is my specialty. I'll see
Ah,
to
no,
it your
that-
burdens.
I'm good, I'm good.
Power surges within me.
Anything around here? Ooh, there we go.
Now here's a surprise.
The thrill of discovery never gets old.
Okay, that's
Interesting.
abandoned building
I shall
to the
have to inform my own
northeast.
master of this.
Alright, let's safely descend, ideally without any of my pawns throwing themselves off the cliff to the death. Or I guess me also. I mean, I should be able to slide down this, right? Yeah, here we go. Okay, there's I want to say abandoned house, which is still technically correct, but it's like a ruined abandoned house up here. Oh, an adventurer gang. Hello.
Let's not be bothering me for no reason. I got nothing for you.
Such a colorful
Something.
gang.
Spit it out or piss off.
Leave off.
They all have like face masks, except for this one. Like reverse face mask. It's like
Tell you.
hiding the mouth, not the eyes.
Stone nearby. I found it beyond the rift. Should we go there now?
And I am picking up treasure.
Just hand over your coins, and I'll let you in.
Alright, are these bandits? Thief just looks cool doing everything. Yeah, we should probably take care of the slime first while the enchantment on our weapon holds. Is that all of them now?
I'll do anything.
He said spare.
Witness my magics.
And I don't have my feint on, whatever. Oh, okay. Can't resurrect the poor guy who begged for mercy.
I'm near tired of this.
Okay, that's the adventure gang. Alright. Here. Oh! Emma. There we go. Good old breakthrough opponent guard from the warrior tree. Or augments or whatever. There we go.
A remarkable treasure we found.
Oh, not wolves.
Fortune gained the ages of lost.
Oh, I thought I turned my feint back on, but I guess I didn't. Oh well. All's well that ends well. Alright, here's a chest that my daggers were picking up on. What we got here? Dang. I was like thinking battle plans or something quest related. This actually has a door on it. Oh, fancy chest. Prowler kerchief. It's fine. We're definitely getting gear that we're way past nowadays. Although I also suspect that we're behind on gear that we should have at our level, just because of all the dawdling I do. But it's an open world game. It's all about the dawdle. You gotta dawdle to enjoy it. Nice and slow like. Anything on the beach?
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, old wager.
No harm in picking a few.
The road still claims it goes this way, though.
Seems we've stumbled into Saurian territory.
Exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Graceful execution there. Nice. Every time I see a waterfall, I just imagine a cave behind it. I want to say, as it should be, but...
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
I mean... If everything's special, nothing's special. So only some should have caves behind. Ooh. Bandits? Bandits!
Nice armor you got.
What the?
Looks better on me.
I thought... There we go.
I cannot fall to power.
The instant dodge, grab, stab, just... Looks so styling. Oops, wrong button. Salubrious drought. Oh, another chest.
Look, Master, a treasure chest.
Hmm.
We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Say there's a cave on that side. I wonder if that... Maybe that's the thief town over there. Ah. I see a riftstone, a fancy chest, the statue. Yeah, let's try to make our way over there. Oh. Alright, good. Whew. There we go. Safe crossing. Although we're below where we should be. Ooh. Save. Yes. I remember the last time I encountered a Drake. Come on. Come on, expose your heart. Oh, there we go. Come on, back down. Damn it, back down.
Still in its scope is no defeat, but it can be done. Strike at the hard
Alright, there we are. Have to get some stamina back. If only like Monster Hunter I could cut off the tail. But I don't think that's an option.
I'll save you. It is vital you remain level-headed.
There we are. No, come on. Whew! Ouch. I did not mean to join for that ride. Yes, dried fish is health. Dried meat's more health. There we go. Alright, Let's take care of Garth before he does something he'll regret. Alright, yep. Thank you, main pawn.
I'll redeem myself yet.
Running away. Coward. Oh well. I got some worms left, Bristol. Also, in hindsight, we haven't seen that, like, mutated, Drake in some time.
A forgotten riftstone we've not discovered lies nearby.
Yep, Garth. That's where we're going.
This way, as I recall from my last sojourn beyond the rift.
Oh, slime.
Slimes! Watch them closely!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
I wonder... Yeah, interesting. While it's frozen, I can actually hit it. Or, wait, I guess my weapon was imbued with magic. Never mind.
We can infer much of the lay of the land from here.
Alright.
I'll gladly cast aside my weapon and laze about here. If the
Come on.
arisen would
Give
permit
me
it.
that.
You have my support.
Another two-hander? Yeah. Okay, there was a chest nearby. Gold. Where's the note? Beyond structure draws the eye. Mayhaps it bears investigating. Beyond structure. You're not looking at anything, statue. Although, is he staring at the, No, I think the ones I'm thinking of are way further up. Looks like we have been around here, though. We do need to go around here, because that looks like a town, so... Town means quest. Which, I guess... Yeah, like,
Here you are, Master.
the only Meister...
Hope you like it. I found it myself.
Oh, wait, actually... No, we think we know where a Mage Meister is. We know where the Sorcerer Meister is. We know Sir Baron is the Warrior Meister. Sigurd basically is the Lancer. Ooh, nice Waystone Shard. So I guess basically maybe that town will be like where Sigurd came from. We can get some more details out. Got a chest down there. Whoop, 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 whoop. Nope, don't want to fall. Oh, maybe actually fall here.
At last, the moment I've been waiting for.
I
Allow me
tried
to gather these up.
I tried to use the jump at the last minute, but I don't know if that actually stopped me from landing safely. Oh, nice Rift Crystal. Ooh.
A solitary shard is good for
Nice.
living. We need to seek out more of these, if 'tis to be of use.
Sure
You
we're
must
doing.
take care not to throw it away by mistake.
Garth, how would I even do that? Dang it. Maybe I'm doing this the wrong way. Jump, jump. Oh, 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 oh. No, 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 no. Come on, Super Metroid skills. Although I guess Samus technically went back and forth rather than
Mayhap you would
at a
think
weird
this
angle
a
there.
Trifle, but curious thing. One of my former masters chose to hire only women. I wonder why.
You've given me much to think about.
Alright, here we go. Maybe... Whoop, nope, that didn't work out. Help.
I should be glad to assist you, Arisen.
There we go. And here's that chest we're looking for. Oh, some more Ranger tights. Which, let's go ahead and give those a Garth. Along with the Prowler handkerchief. So this counts as a face mask. It's a thick cloth tied around the neck. Make them more difficult to detect. You know, sure. Try to double up on, hey, how come it doesn't actually show up on my face? I did equip it, right? Yeah, huh. Yeah, well, I mean, the passive is still taking effect. That's what matters. Because ideally then with the additional stealth, maybe like next time Seven gets bumped by someone, not everyone in the castle immediately starts hunting me down. Okay, so the statue should have been looking over
That's
here.
quite a large boulder, but methinks 'twill budge if we combine our strength.
Would anyone care to push?
There we go. Oh, wolves. Come on. Whoa!
I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
Sorry, Garth. I guess I'm walking here until basically they teleport over. Damn it. Okay, good. Looks like they've teleported over. And yes, this, no, this can't be the path that we jumped off that one time. Right? Oh, alright, shortcut time. Thank you, Mr. Cyclops. Now we gotta kill you.
'Tis weak to lightning strike.
Uh-oh! Don't mind me.
See the brute arm and bring it crashing down.
I get to the eye.
Coming home. We've got the beast breathing. We'll rock it.
Looks painful in general.
I shan't allow any who harm the original to go free.
Ice's sting is yours to wield.
I'm glad. One more follow your lead.
My thanks.
Alright. Turn off that. Get on the face. There we go. Whee! Write it down.
I can topple such foes with my hands tied behind my back. Shall I give it a try?
Nice.
I
Guard
quite
vocation
agree.
up. Okay, we got a little side path over here according to the map.
Creature's corpse will serve us well.
Go right.
Okay, campsite. I love that rock just slowly going up in the air and then knocking the harpy down. Oh, okay. I guess that's not a town, it's just a tower? Okay, gold, always good.
Could yon chest be hiding? I must know.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
But wait a minute, the statue said yon settlement though. So I don't know if the, a tower would count for that. Let's try to find a safe way to go down here. Kinda safe. I mean, those are dead goblins after all. But nah, let's loop around.
That reminds me. After we call on you to carry the burdens we cannot, I'd wager there's ought to be found here. We ought to take a closer look.
Seems Sakura's thing is cutting people off. You know what? As far as character quirks go, I'm okay with that. As long as it's not me being cut off. Ho 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 ho. And I'd say I think the pawns already do that enough. Be careful, main pawn. Okay. This is... Okay, that's not the area I thought it was, but... That is a statue. I think that's a lizard on the cliff? Yeah. There's a Cyclops down there. Can hindsight
I'll gather these
Halsey.
now. It would be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
I think we still got time before sun starts setting. Gotta be a bit careful, because we're purposely killing time specifically for that quest. I'm hoping that my pawns don't die. Yep, this guy's dead. And his tusks are broken too.
You have my protection.
Stab, 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 stab. Come on. Just shatter. Oh. This guy's already dead too. Wonder like the implication is that they died fighting the Cyclops. Okay. What we got here? Come on. Damn it. Okay, so I guess you can't do jump, 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 jump all the way up. No Samus Super Metroid style wall jumping. I kind of half expect a cave around here, but this works. I really wish they wouldn't just like have you stay still during that. Let's see, what type of pawn? Another two-hander. Two-handers are very popular, I see. Warriors, that is. Oh, now that's a cave. At least I think it's a cave.
We could do with a lantern's light.
Oh yeah, I forgot, I'm out of oil. Where's my oil? Here. Add oil. How deep is this cave, I wonder? Whoop, whoop, whew.
We were very thorough. Whatever secrets this place held ought to be ours now.
Okay, now
I
back
expect
down.
we shan't have need to return here for some time.
There we are. Nice.
Times must be tedious if you resort to challenging beasts to bouts.
You ought not to be so careless. The same foe again.
Yes. Oh. That little statue, the symbol again. Huh. I mean, it looks like a dragon's fall, so I assume it has something to do with the dragon, but... Hello. Bye-bye. Alright, what do you have to say, statue? 'Tis a magnificent view. The landscape seems to unfold in all directions, revealing its secret to the patient observer.
Was well fought.
Alright.
There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
Okay, another Wakestone Shard. I'm glad we're getting so many now, since we've kind of wasted a few not too long ago. And alright, I see the sun is starting to wane, so we should start making our way back. Oh yeah, we don't need the feint turned on anymore. Oopsie. Nope. There you go. Come on. I'm somewhat trying to double time it since, don't know exactly when the sun's gonna be going down.
I will protect you.
There we go. Oh. And I thought I had feint turned on. Damn it. Damn it. Alright, good. I see another chest. I don't think we're too far away from where the caravan spawns. Maybe I take that back. I didn't notice that the tower's right there. In my head, it was just like, oh, it's just right over there for where the caravan spawns. That's like, dude, you okay? You're just kind of staring at the slime dissolving you. There we are. Oh, no, it's already dead. Okay, I got a beetle here. Can we actually not make our way up?
I grant your weapon a magical boon.
Alright, all did. Okay, let's check the map. How far away are we? Ugh. A bit far. Alright. Double time it. We're gonna start ignoring enemies. Excuse me, Archer.
We might as well gather what we can.
And look, according to the map, this should loop back around to the main road. Weirdly, I could see it on the over map, but I couldn't see it here. We have probably time to kill this guy. Ah, he's wearing a mask. Alright.
Understood.
All the elements. Bonk. Yeah, this guy's dead. There we go.
Efficiency at its best.
Just think what we could achieve if we honed our talents further.
Oh. Poor person getting attacked. Why am I suddenly heavy?
You'll not live to
There we
regret.
go. Have them turn their back to me finally. There we go. Alright, lady. You good?
That's
Wanna give me
kind
something?
of you. There you are. A well-earned reward.
So glistening. Probably got spat on by the lizards. Alright, yes, now we
Nothing like
do
a jaunt
have
through
to
the woods
have to hurry.
for a spring in one step.
Let us hope we make it through without incident.
Nope, 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 nope. No, you don't,
Knew it to be
wolves.
so.
Wolves
Yeah.
draw near!
Should
This
be
foe seems unlikely to catch a chill.
Somewhat
however
close by.
cold our ice attacks may be.
Gotta catch my breath. Also gonna need stamina once I get there to have stealth up. Excellent. Alright. Not a goblin war horn I hear. Oh, this all... No, okay,
That
dead end.
looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Oh, old path that goes up this way. But no, must not get distracted.
Pray, follow me. I know the way, so there's no chance of our getting lost.
No, no, no. Alright, so basically once it goes completely dark, oh yeah, which? Should turn out the lantern. Okay, that's the last of the regular caravans.
Oh, I should tell you. There's a forgotten rift stone nearby. I found it beyond the rift. Shall we go there now?
I know precisely when a curative is...
No. Trying to ruin my stealth operation. Now the big thing is, do they expect me to follow this thing on foot?
To warrant the use of your lantern, Master.
We're being incognito, main pawn. In a minute now. Or a second. And it, there we go. I'm kind of like, do I need to get close to him to activate like the you are now officially sneaking? I'm gonna get that stamina back. Alright. Hopefully it's not going to be moving too quickly. Can I actually, like, sneak inside? Like, oh, they just stare at me. Go back to staring at each other. Stare at me. Go back to staring at each other. I mean, I am the Arisen. They should all know me. What time does the wagon head out? I'm really wondering if it's going to jostle me loose or whether it'll actually let me ride like this. Only one way to know. Stare at me. Go back to staring at each other. Come on. Adios.
We need not concern ourselves with strategy. Whatever we do, our victory is assured.
Guys, hush. My stamina's... Well, I was going to say my stamina's not infinite, but technically with consumable items, maybe. Come on. I know at some point you move. Oh. I was really hoping that'd be it moving. Come on. I'm fighting the urge to not do rogue jump to see if I can't get on top of the wagon. Come on. Please. Please, sir, you have all the pawns you need. Let's get this wagon going. I just know the moment I step off to get distance to regain my stamina, it's going to start moving. Might just be too quick for me to run and catch up to it. I should be okay, right? I mean, I'm on it. Thank goodness for my advanced form of stealth cloak. Draining stamina much more slowly. Any day now. I'll admit, I got my hopes up there. The sound again. I am one with the texture of the wooden cage. Come on. Come on. Go. Please go. I really do wonder if there's something I'm supposed to be doing, but given this is on a time schedule, I don't want to kind of bork it up by accident if I, like, move around and then it's like, you! Oh no! And then it just, like, poof, vanishes. I could try to kill him, but that's not exactly what the mission's about. The worst part is, if it takes the route that I think it takes, because it's going to go the full length, like, we're going to Batal, which is going to be quite the road trip. I need stamina. Please do not start moving the minute I get away.
I could look upon this sky for all eternity, if it wasn't for the crick in my neck.
Keep gazing upward and you're like to stumble ere long.
I don't know if jumping would, like, cause a sound audio prompt that'd be ruining stealth. I just really want to try and get on top of this thing, though. Of all the times, why did I make my character the smallest? Oh, that's what the sound is. The character's trying to open the door. I'm like, what? Did they feign that I'm supposed to follow it? Like, maybe I am supposed to talk to him and go, like, I have pawns to sell. Here's Garth. Take him. Another head movement still. Yes. Your Risen is stalking you from the back of this wagon.
How fare my fine passengers this evening?
Excellent.
Don't know why I'm asking. You never ask. Who are you? Come no closer!
Okay, seems to be... I was gonna say seems to be working, and then I saw the pawns teleporting. I do wonder if they're the ones that kind of, like, potentially messed it up. I guess I could have told them to wait, but I don't know what happens when I go, like, to another country without them.
I'd fain lead the way, if you would be so kind as to follow me.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Wait. How
There's a
far away
cave
can I
in the
get from you
vicinity
guys?
that you've yet to explore. I can take us there, using knowledge I gained beyond the rift.
That said, they depart way later than I thought. Yeah, maybe I should have told the pawns to wait. They are staying pretty far away. Dang. Alright, lesson learned. Hopefully that didn't count as a failure, right? Yeah, okay. Trying to think how to do this.
You haven't forgotten us?
No, I have not.
Master?
To me. Have I been to this tower before? I must have. But I wonder what I can do now. I wonder, can I... Oh, I guess I haven't been here?
Yon chest is in a place not easily accessed.
I can divine no way to reach it.
Hello.
You want something? Spit it out or piss off.
Oh, my treasure radar is going off. Down here or up above? Must be up above.
Might you consider lightening your pack, Master?
Well, let us make haste for the nearest town. I'd rather sell our pickings at market than toss them aside.
Still have another thing, which is probably... Oh, sorry, sir.
What do ye want?
Treasure. That's what I want. 2 treasure. Thank you, main pawn. Man, there's this tower of treasure. Oh, I guess nothing at the very top.
What do ye want?
If I wanted treasure, I got treasure. Hello.
What do ye want? Fancy a broken arm? Why, that's my speciality.
Ah, that's new. Okay, looks like we have everything. It's alright. I want to try something. Let's go back into town. Alright. No, I'm not all the way down yet. Huh. There's another chest on the radar. On the minimap, that is. Oh, dang, come on. So close.
At last, the moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
Damn it. Why am I bad at this? Okay, no, it doesn't seem to actually have a easier access point here. Alright. I know. I was gonna be like, we don't need the treasure. It's like, yeah, we do. Alright, let's try. Wall jump off. Up there. Wall jump off. Wall jump off. Okay, there's a bit of a delay, so you can't really seemingly propel
You're
off the
welcome to
wall.
take whatever you like from my pack, Master.
Yeah, you
I'd
don't
gladly see you put what I find to good use.
go full there. Dang. So close. There we go. Hard work pays off. Oh, there's a fancy chest too. Nice. turn our lantern again here. Alright, now to town. I don't know. That's either a very tiny fall or a very far fall. So I'll stick to the roads. But what I want to try doing is, let's go back to town, back to the house, put away the stuff, rest until nighttime, and I'm going to tell the pawns to wait in the house. The reason for me not saying on the road is just because I don't know if, like, they actually do stay put in world space. I don't want them to, like, be at some destination I later on forget and go, wait, where were they again? I guess I were to say, like, to me, though, they would maybe, like, reappear? Yeah, we're going to be doing a bit of science. Originally, I was kind of like, we should just go to the raised sunken ruins, but I want to give this. I'm cooking. I got an idea. If only I had better stamina. And yeah, thankfully, I think it also kind of works out well in that he takes so long to get moving that I should be able to do rest until nighttime and still get to him before he heads out. Hopefully. Obviously, it's a bit of roll the dice, but
fascinating tale those soldiers outside the palace were discussing.
nothing ventured,
Regarding
nothing
the Queen
gained.
Regent and an important personage, you mean?
Aye. Tell is, her ties to this figure from the neighbouring country have a romantic tint.
Guys, we literally collected evidence in a whole quest that proved that you don't need to act like you heard it from random guards. Alright, here we go. Come on, infinite stamina. Yay! Trying to see if there's any quest people. Then sometimes they happen like right when you get in the town. I like how the noble manor, but I prefer the my poor home because it's much closer to the gate. Alright. First off, Garth, thank you. Alright, let's lighten all our loads. I don't need these. I should eat those beetles. I think we can hold on to all of these. Yep, hold on to that. Same with that. Alright, let's see. All the not processed stuff. Oh yeah, and then the modest camping kit. Those, sure. All the monster stuff. So many miscellaneous things. I forgot he was carrying the Magic Lancer's fire thing. Okay. Looking good there. It's still nightfall.
How I've longed to embrace my bedroll.
It appears night has fallen while we slept.
Good.
Step lively.
Now, all of
Join
you.
my
No,
starlight
not to me.
For a nice change of
Wait.
Feeling rested, I trust?
You guys all stay there. I'm going on an adventure. Without you. Which I guess was pretty dangerous, but I have my ice dagger. This should be good. Oh, and I should probably save. Good. Alright, hopefully the wagon man's still there. I'd imagine he would be, just in that, like... Wait, do I not have the quest highlighted anymore? Why is it not on the map anymore? That's bizarre, and hopefully nothing to be concerned about. But okay, they seem to be properly having waited. I can solo op this. Be a bit careful though. My first time flying solo. Dun, dun. Hopefully, excellent. Now we'll see if it was the pawns that did it, or whether it was me that did it. Alright. Super stealthy. No lantern light. Stealth mode. The only issue is this guy takes a sweet time getting moving. Still tempted to try and like ninja explosion jump to get to the top of the cart. But it did seem to we did seem to stay connected last time. I'm really hoping it was the pawns that triggered him off and not like I'm giving off some weird ambient auto or whatever. Although that does remind me. Do we have stamina regaining items? We do. Excellent. Operation Ghost Cart is go. Any minute, yet again. See, it's stuff like this that makes me kind of wish it was a bit, I mean, I feel like there's other games that do it, but my head's just like, Majora's Mask. Like, I wish they would just, I know it doesn't make sense in world, but just like, tell me the exact time down to the minute. So that way I can kind of know it's like, oh, you know, they depart at 9 on the dot, and then you kind of know like, oh, you know, I still got an hour. Instead it's just me and all these buff dudes staring. I don't like it. No, sir, I don't like it. It's creepy. But we do know that he does start moving at some point. At some point. I'm just imagining the insanity of anyone that scrubbed forward from the last time we were doing this, and then someone scrubs forward to this part, and it's like, he's still just waiting for the cart to move. It's like, no, no, no. It did move. Then we failed. Now this is try number 2. Potentially of many more to come. Ideally not. Another thing is, I don't even know how I would get myself sold. I guess I could theoretically talk to Captain Brent again. Or Brant? Brent? Like, potentially he would give me a lead. Because someone would have to be selling me. It'd be kind of funny to go like, you know, Garf, sell me. Although I guess in hindsight, don't the pawns have like some sort of mark on their hand? And I do wonder basically if my theories from last time were correct regarding any potential canonicity between Dragon's Dogma 1 to this one, given the story behind the kingdom underwater. Like I said, pulling a Wind Waker. That's what I'm kind of wondering now, where it's just like... I was going to say, it's like, wait a minute, in hindsight, that might be spoilers, but it's like, that'd be spoilers for a game that's nearly 2 decades old. It's hard to tell. But, spoilers for Wind Waker. Hyrule is underwater and the entire game basically is like above it, and you don't discover that until the very end. Like, that was the great part about Wind Waker. It's actually kind of wrapped things up, and Ganon had a bit of, like, not humanity per se, but I would say he was the most fleshed out he's ever been in Wind Waker. I'm trying to think if I'd say Tears of the Kingdom gives Ganondorf any fleshed out characterization, but I mean, better than the old games, but that's not saying a whole lot. Come on. Get this wagon moving. I am curious, basically, if it was that I failed last time, or if it was the pawns. If it was me, I would suspect it's because the body keeps hitting up against the door, which might be like making a, like, door open attempt made sound. But ideally, that's not the case. See, if this was truly an open everything game, be like, kill the driver. Wait, now that wouldn't work. I was gonna say, kill the driver and take his place. I'm like, but then you wouldn't know where to go. I guess you could kill him and see if there's anything on his body, but probably not. Oh man, I was thinking it's like Shadows of Mordor, it just mind control him. I do know one of the games I do want to play is Shadows of War, because I enjoyed Shadows of Mordor back in the day. And then Shadows of War, the sequel.
How fare my
Here we go.
this evening? Don't know why I'm asking. Who are you? Come no closer!
Guys! Why are you embarrassing me in front of the driver? I know he's gonna disappear. I just know it. Gonna poof off again. Don't worry, sir. They're not coming any nearer anymore. You guys. I am so close to being like, do I dismiss these two and chuck Garf in a river? I am honestly debating that plan, just being like, alright, you two are dismissed for now. Garf, take a swim. But alright, you know what, we'll come back to that next nightfall. Let's go ahead and start making our way to the underwater ruins.
Pray slow your feet.
No.
You run too fast for the likes of me.
I'm angry at you, pawns. We had it all going well. You were leaving it to me, as you should have been. And then what do I see at the first bend? All three of you standing in the road like hitchhikers. Hello, hello. Ogre? Cyclops? Minotaur? Oh, ogre.
Where the ogre?
Stab, stab, stab! Very effective so far. Be careful my stamina. Alright, winded. Ouch. Alright. Almost back to full. Huh. Guess he leapt over Garf. Brain surgery.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
Actually,
There's still room for improvement.
I should try and quickly pop by the capital, because I totally forgot that I had leveled up, and therefore I should have more access to additional thief stuff. Dang. But how do I get back up? The road should be around here. Here we go. And this should be the usual entrance in. Hello, regular wagon. And I don't think that the Fisher Town, which I think is Melv, I don't think they have a vocation trainer, so we do need to go in the city for that. At least in terms of destinations between here and the aquatic ruins. Look at all these nighttime shuttles, after they said there was no nighttime transport. Still can't believe those pawns. It's like, come on. Hello, sir.
Well met.
Well met. Makeshift gal. Dang, still sold out of Formula Shield. I really don't know how to
Hope
get
to see you
little
again.
girl the rest of the books. I really should have forged them.
That's a shame. Let's hope there's aught worth our coin next time.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
Oh yeah, how much gold do I have? Do I have enough to get... No. In my mind, we're saving up for the Batal Noble House. Which is going to be 300,000. Hey, off boy.
Care to stay?
There we go. There's a blushing I was waiting for. Now I'm going to ignore you. Ha ha ha.
Say, have you business with the guild, sir?
Alright. Oopsie. Wait, no, that was the right button. Dang it. There we go. Alright, we got Powder Blast now, which we don't use. Okay, an advanced form of concussive step that consumes less stamina and is more likely to cause targets to flinch. Dang. So it doesn't give additional height, though, for the jump. Smoke screen. Oh yeah, gut and run. Yeah, fearsomely powerful skill, playable only while clinging. I did enjoy watching Garf use this. Which, yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's like, Concussive Leap has some utility, but it's not as much as I would hope it was going to be. So yeah, we can try... Actually, yeah, let's go ahead and basically put Formless Feint back on X. Just since I associate it being like more of a utility skill. Then Poise reduces stamina consumed when struggling in a foe's grip. Bye, but we don't need. That's for you, Garf. Wait, did I hit the right button? There we go. Okay, hi Salamander. Yes, just extends both the flame's range and debilitation duration. Don't need high Thundermine. Decanter saps the target's health and grants it to the caster. Oh, not bad. So basically drain health. The effect continues for as long as the spell is maintained. Oh, wow, it's really just drain health. Okay. Ooh, Seism. Sends Eruption of Stone high into the air, dealing physical damage. The spell that carried me with against the boss of Bitter Black back in the first game. Oh, you can actually finally. It's not centered around you. That's nice. Yeah, I'll have him get Seism. Yeah, and this like runs along the ground, right? Yeah, remains for a time. Yeah, we'll probably replace Salamander since Flagration is kind of the quick spell there. Yeah. Then augments stasis. Reduces the rate at which items deteriorate. Not bad. Not gonna have him
I should
use
be
it,
glad
but
to
still.
assist you.
At least not
Have
right
you
now.
found any of the items
6. Oh, we're 3 off from getting Twilight Star. Nice.
discussed perchance?
Always a pleasure.
Alright, everybody. Let's get a move on. Yeah, next time night falls. Or next time we're back in the capital, yeah, I should basically dismiss the support pawns. Garf, it's not that I don't love you, boy, but I think there's only one way to dismiss you for a time, and that's you taking a drink.
Settlements out that way?
I can already hear his last words as I'm throwing him. It's like, Arisen, what's come over you? It's like, down you go, into the water. Just don't struggle, Garth. All right, we're gonna ignore them if I sit enough time.
To avoid open flame.
Really wish there was a shuttle that ran between here and Mills. Alright, yeah, that's a good start. Oh yeah, from this fight. Get back here.
No one can defend themselves with grappled like this.
Did we get them all? Excellent. Don't get any ideas, Piggy.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
And more gobos.
Goblins approach!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Dang it, that was not styling.
I will be your shield.
Oof. I wanted to do the gut and run. Where are ya? Exhausted. All stabbed out. Still can't believe I destroyed that one bridge by accident, but whatever. Whatever. And even when I'm done leveling up Thief, we still got to finish leveling up Basic Warrior and
feeling about this one.
Archer, and then Mage, and then Sorcerer. Like, what started as basically sampling this stuff was now kind of a, like I just want to level them all at the max.
Let me be the one to collect it.
It does provide a bit of, like, flavor and zest. It's just I do wonder about the offensive capabilities when I'm, like, the healer or whatnot. I still remember some of the trickiness of being Trickster.
Any beast will grow ferocious when backed into
Peggy!
Master.
Alright, there we go. Kind of half wondering if there'd be a minotaur there or not. Because occasionally there is. But alright, underwater ruins. I'm curious what's going to be out there. Okay, that was a slime. I was like, why? What? Like, that was like a golden slime, but then it turned into a normal slime. Do. Back to Melv. Or at least I think it's Melv. Oh, that was yawning. I was like, why did this guy suddenly start yelling in pain? Okay. Almost there. Almost actual progress this recording session. I mean, we made progress in that every failure is a lesson learned. We did learn that if we do want to be sneaky about trailing the cart, we're going to have to probably get rid of the pawns. Which, hey, should be doable. Oh, the sun's really coming up quickly. You know what? It's been a while since... Hey, I was about to say, when we had a griffin attack. Hey, Griffin, want to start something? Eh? Eh? Coward. I gotta fuse the experience. Alright. Alright, Goody doesn't have an escort quest for me.
Gratitude. I dare say our flight wouldn't have gone half as well without your aid.
I did get the Meister skill for that class, right? I think I did. Alright. I'll think about it. What if I talk to the guy again? Does he mention any additional details about the sunken stuff?
All I say is true. Why should I lie? All I say is true.
Okay, yeah. That seems familiar, so I'm gonna assume that yes, I've heard that before.
'Tis no more or less
Alright, let's save before we go down into the depths.
than what one might have expected.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Oh, they've laid more eggs. I don't recall these being so close to the entrance.
Water is now invisible in this moon. No few times has an overconfidence. Fire is not.
All the tail's gone.
I grant your weapon and
All except for his, but there we go. Now all the tail's gone. There we go. Sneaky, sneaky. There we are. I'm getting flashbacks to,
Power
like,
surges within me.
my appearance looks almost like, boy, straight in my memory here, the old Game Boy Advance Fire Emblem games with, was it Jafar and, Nemo or whatever? It's been way too long. The awesome, the Four Fangs, the awesome assassin man. I should go back and play those. Well, I say that, but RNG leveling stuff can sometimes be quite painful. Damn it. turn off that for a bit to get stamina back.
Let me get that.
Alright. Oh, they're coming to greet us. Damn it. Damn it. There we go. Trying to remember if they were the rock type down here before, because I don't think they were. But they are now. Hey, damn it. There we go. Hard tails. Okay, well, the asp's down. Did things... I thought basically the path was down there before. But the chest is obviously there, so...
to uncover a shortcut.
Tis a
Guess we don't need to fight that one. Well, unless they want to.
Such as these really
Nah. Sea Floor Shrine. Okay, not openable.
We cannot break it from this side.
As you say.
Oh. Regular statues, of which, yep. They got the arisen heart scar thingamajig.
Yes, that's worth taking.
The face looks a bit deformed. Maybe? Or maybe it's old. Oh, treasure. Okay, blocked off. Take some of that, since I think we used some of the or just earlier heal stuff. Let's be behind the lock stuff up above. Super fancy chest. And I recognize this, I think. Yep. Yeah, this is from the first game. The bottom of a worm thingamajig. The hole that opened up and, like, you know, repeated forever. Trying to think if they called it like a worm fire altar or something like that.
So, another comes seeking to inter me.
Hmm?
Yet your wicked schemes will avail you not, Watching One. Time and again have you sent unto me your minions. Yet repel them I have, and so I shall anew, till I might claim the true world as mine own. Why do you not draw your blade? This battle shall be o'er afore it has even begun. You seek not my death. Then you are not of the Watching One. I am Rothas, founder of the Kingdom of Vermund. And you appear to be arisen Tell me your reason for coming here.
One thing led to another. I seek the Godsway secret. I have need of a Godsway. I seek the Godsway secret.
Godsway. Speak you of those trinkets conjured by the wizards of Batal? E'en from these depths I have beheld the Batali scuttling about, gathering their fragments. 'Tis a baleful, maddening act to transmute the fractured souls of Arisen into such frivolous baubles.
So I wonder if, like, the fractured souls in the same way that it seemed like Bitter Black Isle was full of insane Arisen who, like, you know, some turned... Actually, I think most of them turned into monsters, because Thiefman was just like, if you ever see me like that, you know, say hi and murder me.
Aye. That which you seek is a soul much like your own. Yet rarely will you find one intact, for splinters are all that remain of those pitiful Arisen who were bade come here by the Watching One to end me. The flesh may rot, the soul fragment, yet power endures. And 'twould seem the Batali seek to augment this power through their perverted arts. Though to what nefarious end, I know not. Yet 'tis folly, the frolicking of children. Such a trinket could ne'er hope to fell the dragon, let alone the Watching One. I know little of your intent, but I sense in you a powerful will. A will that urges you towards fulfillment of some great feat. I shall grant you this blade. It too is the soul of an Arisen. Mine own, in fact. Refined in purest dragon blood. Alas, the ages have taken their toll. 'Tis as withered as mine own flesh. Yet, mayhap, the Batali's profane magics would be capable of drawing forth its latent potency. If that is what you seek, Arisen, then go unto their stronghold. I believe 'tis there you shall find the means to achieve it.
I know I should have plundered that forbidden magic laboratory more. Okay, so it's an actual sword. I was kind of curious if it was going to be more like the dagger that I got in the first game, which was, you know, for killing myself. Ooh. You spoke with Rothius. Can I sit in the throne? No. I can stand on it, though. Deliver the Godsbane to Ambrosius. Which one was Ambrosius again? Is that the scientist or the Dragonborn? The scientist, okay.
One can never have too many materials. I'll harvest some now.
Trying to think out which direction I came in from, but I think it's this way that I exit. Or, it's guiding me towards. I don't. Yeah, that. The other path is the correct path. I'm just seeing if there's any secrets, any treasure. But I see not. Oh, fancy chest. Super fancy chest.
Oh, a ferry stone.
Ferry stone. Nice.
With that in hand, we can leap from one end of the kingdom to another in a trice.
'Tis not an item to be squandered.
Passage here? Truly, there are secrets around every corner.
Pray keep your wits about you. We needn't go barging in.
Mick? Oh, is the thing from the cutscene like super huge? Hmm. Yeah, I wonder what that is. Alright, so it's actually like an authoritative key accessy thingamajig. See, stuff like that. Maybe this is what opens up those like various caved-in caves, halls. Mainly, like some of them seem to be just decorative, but there was that one cave that was literally just like immediately a caved-in hall, which is why I'm still of the belief that like some event at some point in the game like opens this up. And I don't know, be like, I was right about the underwater stuff, even though it's super obviously foreshadowed, but technically I was probably wrong about when it occurred, because I was like, you know, penultimate or finale of the game, but I do not think that this part of the game is either of those things. I'm assuming we're...
Keep your ears pricked. Our foes might betray themselves with the slightest sound.
Break, speak up, should you notice
point.
aught amiss.
Should be sneaky. Silver crown. Miner shirt. Go ahead and give that to Garf. Give Garf. Still got treasure alerting. Oh, I wonder if this is the other end? No. We haven't gone that far. Laborer's trousers. Okay, yeah, we're still in the water. Okay, so we should be approaching the kingdom from the bottom. Give Garf. Dang. Ooh, nice. A key to the jail. A relatively crude make. It will break it for single use. Garf, 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 out of that. I'm getting this. You can have the common one.
I can hardly wait to open it.
Ring of Perfusion. Alright, moderately increases the maximum amount of weight that the wearer can carry. Nice. Yeah, I still think Triumph, though, is probably better? It depends on what they mean by slightly versus moderately. Okay, my detector has stopped beeping. I kind of wonder what was on the other side now of that tunnel. I'm picking up something. Ooh, fancy chest. Sounds like you guys are up.
Skeletons, master.
These things are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
I am glad, basically, with the sneaky sneak that the enemies just don't go immediately beelining for me. That is quite nice. So why am I so heavy? Alright, give Garf these, because those are pretty heavy. Well, I guess Ogre Spray is pretty heavy. Oh yeah. Eat my beetles. And Cantress Coat. A coat woven from magic sensing thread with wind sewn in a uniform direction. The thread Mediates the flow of magic, lessening the wearer's mental fatigue. Not too bad. Might actually be an upgrade for Garf, but... actually, I guess we can take a look. Let's see. Garf, if you were to wear this... We'll see. No, alright. That is good.
Most sensible, Master. You'll be able to move much more freely with a lighter pack.
So Garf, I did give your dress back, right? Alright, good. Ah! There we go. Alright. Kind of keeping an eye out to see. Seafloor Shrine, Sacred Grounds. How many more callbacks they have to the first game?
Without the key.
Let us return once we've the key in hand.
Wait, what? What are you guys talking about? Picking up treasure. Over here? No. Don't think this is where I came from. Oh, it was. Derp. I should probably. Alright. Get some stamina back. Like, callback or just this is how, you know, this is how it is, because the rough layout of the throne room from the first game. Of which, I'm trying to think. So in the first game, the jail was over... Yeah, okay. I mean, technically this is the way to the jail, but it's a slightly different configuration. Because before, basically, it was here, kind of the waiting room, a regular room that then connected over. Maybe my radar is indicating upstairs. The important room. Where the king basically was. Uniter's mantle. Is that a cloak? A mantle fashioned from the fine fur and woven cloth, so decadently comfortable as to instill the wearer with a sense of boldness and grandeur. Alright. Lose the defense, gain a magic defense. Kinda curious what it looks like. Not too bad. Fashion-wise, though, it doesn't really go with my outfit. There we go. Back to the red cape. Yeah, the windows are a bit different than the king room of the first game. Oh, one over there.
Now there's a worthy prize.
I don't know if I pushed Garf down or not. And that passage should be basically the way to the Princess Queen, the betrothed lady that we helped out. So, what do we got over here?
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I'm by your side.
Alright, let's see. It's a passage to the Queen's chamber is still there. Nice. It is! Stargazer garb. Garb designed for optimal magic flow. Each component of its make is so placed to channel the various energies that across the bared skin in between. Kinda curious. Wait, why can't I try to equip it on Garf? Well, we can give it the Garf. Garf, is this better for you? No. Yeah, this one's really pretty powerful, the Aerith Morpho Robe. 330, 367. Yeah. Okay. We jump out the window? Oh, hey! It connects rid of it all! Nice. And I wondered about basically why they had some of that part mapped out. Okay. Let's see, was there any other passages that we missed? Because I see a few. Like down there. How can we safely get there, though? Okay, can't get through that rubble. Oh, forgot about that. Can't really seem to approach it from this end. Okay, actually we can. Is there anything here? Not even a Seeker's token? Boo. I mean, the minimap still shows something. Oh, the water... Oh, what's that over there? Nothing. Alright. Alright, let's see. Not seeing any other major treasure, nor is my my daggers picking up on anything. But the daggers don't detect seeker tokens. Oh, no, oh. That was a accidental wall jump. All a bad dream. All right. Doot, doot. All right, back. Oh, actually, we could get down here, but nothing there. Trying to think on the map. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's anything. But what was the whole deal with the... Wait. Oh, on the floor, okay. Yeah, actually... Yeah, no. Yet again, I'm dawdling, but I'm just kind of curious if they have any more DD1 Easter eggs. It's like, let's say I want to go out into the city. How deep or not deep is this? Alright, too deep. Because the big thing is, like... Oh, actually, maybe... Oh, almost made it. And all 3 pawns are gone. Maybe I can do that stealth quest now. All according to Kick. There we go. Ugh. stoutness extract. My daggers aren't picking up on anything. Here's the church. It's a bit strange that the daggers aren't picking up on anything, because, like, you know, full area here. I'm rather proud I got over here. Damn it. Really? Okay. Not seeing anything. Like, the most suspicious thing was this church area, but alas. I doubt I could get to Madeline's shop. Probably quite deep underwater right now. That, at the end of the game, was even a shop anymore, so... Okay. Yep, and daggers aren't still picking up on anything, so... Alright. I guess this is... I don't know. It's too modeled to be nothing, so I'm kind of half figuring later on maybe get sent over there for maybe something? Or maybe some secret will be there? There we go. Wait a minute, did Garf have all my fairy stones? No, alright, cool. Okay, back to the jail, nothing there. Yep, alright. And map-wise, we should have a lot more uncovered now. Yeah, we got up there, but basically that part's blocked off and the rest is all ocean. Alright, cool. Oh, actually, I just realized, I wonder if that thing in the cutscene with the glowing eye, I wonder if that was Gigantus. Because, you know, underwater, the brine's red, you know. Maybe the brine's connected to the Watcher? But I figured the Watcher is... quote-unquote God. Slash, like, you know, the de facto system, perhaps? Because I'm not fully convinced that the implication is necessarily that King Lion Man was the Dragon's Dogma 1 arisen? I mean, like, it could even be, like, maybe not that, you know, Dragon's Dogma 1 world, but, you know, due to the multiverse whole thing going on into that, it's like, you know, one of the versions of Dragon Dogma 1's world. And maybe the entire, like, Beastren thing is, like, actually, like, yeah, like, they didn't exist, but then when the whole cycle was broken in the first game, you know, the first Beastren was basically Sherry. Bounce! Okay, let's see. Quests, alright. A new god. Oh, we went back to the laboratory. Bring the dulled Godsbane blade that Rothius left in your care to Ambrosius. The Godsbane that Rothius entrusted into your care is no mere blade, but his own soul, the soul of an Arisen. This, it seems, is what Ambrosius has been desperately seeking. So, why are we doing this? Like, I thought the whole thing is that we didn't want them to have a god sway. But now we're kind of just helping them out with their evil research? Maybe Mr. Dragonforge will have something to say about this. Hello, seagulls all lined up. I'm glad there's a shortcut now. I mean, make travels between Batal much easier. Well, kind of. It's technically shorter, but I think if you were to take the ferries into consideration, it's probably easier to take... Not ferries, shuttle carts? Caravan? Hello.
The Arisen comes. Is this meeting also by the dragon's design?
Do you know the king in the water?
'Tis for ye to determine what that bond constitutes, be it a hapless fate or a curious boon.
No. Doesn't seem like there's any more information there.
Then go. Since times of eld, remember, draconic blood flows through the veins of lesser drakes as well. And I bid ye farewell.
Okay. I doubt he got any more Worm's Life crystals suddenly respawning here. Nope. Night is slowly falling. Oh, actually, I didn't talk to any of the researchers here on the beach. I wonder if they would have anything to say about suddenly the castle rising up. Hello. What? Whoa! Ooh. Back on the ground, back on the ground. Alright. Now, good sir.
What is it? If you're looking for Lord Ambrosius, he's already returned to his research. Though, from what I understand, he's still willing to pay for blue crystal shards. If you find any, bring them to him at the Forbidden Magic Research Lab.
So, you got nothing to say about the, that? Kind of a big deal.
What is it?
Nope, alright. Fair enough. I figured it would be a bigger deal. And that's a regular ruined bridge. Alright. It's like, night's falling, but I know if I teleport back, it's just gonna be sitting, waiting for the caravan to move again. But it's such a golden opportunity right now to get it done. Tweedledee and Tweedledum and Tweedle3. They all drowned themselves. I didn't do it. They tried to follow me. They got what they deserved for trying to follow me. Albeit this time I didn't tell them to wait. Really? Why is your tail so tough? Did it because I could. Alright, though. Yeah, we're gonna ferry stone back to... Oh, we can't do it right now during combat. Alright, good to know. Alright. Oopsie. Nope, not that. Alright, where are you, ferry stone? I totally passed you. There you are. Back to Varensworth. The golden opportunity. No way that they can just teleport and try to ruin my stealth. Though, apologies in advance for round 3 of when will the caravan get moving. I just have to. I have to get it done. And honestly, it's a bit liberating. Finally, it's like, you know, it's nice having the pawns around now and then, but, you know, sometimes you just need some alone time, you know? And I guess if we can kill sometime, we can check out what's in here. What do you guys do? I'm gonna take your chest.
I'd be glad to talk when I'm off duty, sir.
Fair enough, fair enough. Take that gold. Fluted bow. Let's go ahead and put that into storage. And then we'll hit the road. Yes, 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 yes. More treasure chests all around. Really should loot them all at some point, but eh. Alright. Deposit. I'm assuming Garf stuff is probably still on him. In terms of the excess stuff. On one hand, I'm like, gotta hurry. On the other hand, though, it's like, there's really no hurry. The cart is just gonna be sitting there. Because of course it is. But watch the one time I let my guard down, though, be the one time it's like, departing early tonight. Don't want to have anyone sneak aboard, after all. Ah, it's like, hear that? It's the sound of no pawn chatter. I love my boy Garv dearly, but you know, sometimes you just need space. now he's at the bottom of the ocean. Now I have all the space I need. Not advisable for any real life distance needed between relations. Okay. Should be about spawned? Thought basically normally it's like in view by now. Here it is. And now we'll find out whether it was me or if it was the pawns. It might have been me. Maybe I'm in the wrong. Maybe I'm not as sneaky as I thought I was. Or am. Alright. I wish there was like some, like, you know, the moon is in this position. That's how you know it's time for them to move. I don't want to get too close quite yet, given... Don't want to waste stamina. But... it's like, I know in my heart of heart, it's going to be a wait, yet again. But... kind of part of the job, part of the... It is really the worst part about some stealth segments in games where it's just like, oh no, you triggered the alarm, wait for things to cool down. It's like, I'm just gonna sit here now for at least a minute and do nothing. I just also realized the irony that these guys are probably heading to the very destination I'm heading to in Batal. Practically a home away from home at this point. Hey guys, I'm back. Don't mind me, the ghost that stalks the bottom of your carriage until you somehow phase out of reality, which... I think that's probably the biggest disappointment about this not being an actual ghost caravan. Or wagon or whatever. Because it's like... Like, come on. How does it fade? Like, how does it phase out of existence? I'd get it if they just, like, you know, booked it when you alerted them until they kind of got, you know, X distance away, and then they can fade away. But when I'm literally riding it and it Star Trek teleports away, it's like, oh, come on. Unless this cart is actually in-universe doing that, that is kind of BS. It's like the time that I was on the road and I was in front of it, and it ran basically through me. It's just like, the heck? Like, that is a ghost. This should be the ox cart of the damned. You should all be dead phantoms. Why are you alive and this is an actual smuggling operation? I guess? Nah. Maybe. I'm like, alright, if they wanted to explain it in-universe, I could see maybe the argument made of like, oh, those lanterns, they're blue, and we've seen blue lanterns scattered throughout the game. Maybe the, like, you know, they're powered by miasmite from the ghosts, and they give the property that anything that uses it can become a ghost itself. Then it's like, okay. Like, if you world build in that regard, then I get it. But, I mean, if you're going to world build in that direction, you'd think it'd be applied to more, too, than just, like, ox wagons. It'd be, like, weapons of war, super ghost assassins. Like, you know, if you're going to go Magitech, go Magitech. You know, embrace it. Even if it was just the ghost lanterns, like, you know, you don't want to go full, like, oh, you know, fire crystals, let's make tanks. It's like, alright, you know, I get it. You don't want to go full Magitech Empire. But, like, if you're going to have, like, Forbidden Research Lab, you know, ghost assassins. That's all I'm saying. It'd be really cool. You know, they kind of come out of nowhere, and you fight them. Alright, the idea is cool. Implementation might be a bit lacking. Because I could see that just kind of being pretty BS. Of, like, walking along, doing just fine, then suddenly it's like, someone order a sudden hard fight? It's like, no. And if they're not hard, which would be unrealistic for ghost assassins, it's like, oh. You know. Why are ghost assassins easy? Like, they shouldn't be popcorn enemies. I guess if you're really powerful, like, depending on the power scale of the game, but any game where ghost assassins are cool, they should be difficult. Otherwise, it's like, I mean, I guess some games have it so where it's like, you know, if you're fighting the elite mercenary group, blah 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 blah, and they have like 1,000 mooks that die in a few bullets. So it's like, not all games, you know, elite enemies are hard, but at that point, like, the main character is like an escaped bio weapon with, you know, insert MacGuffin here. Here it goes.
Don't know why I'm asking. Who are you? Come no closer!
Okay, it wasn't them, it was me! Dude! How? How do you see me? How do you start an idle thing, not seeing me, and then suddenly you're like, oh, blah, 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 blah. I hate you so much, Wagon. You and your stupid ghost tech. I should stab you. You're probably just gonna ghost phase away. I curse the heavens. And all the land beneath. Alright. The pawns are forgiven. It wasn't their fault. Although I just realized I can't bring back the level 57 one without paying an extra cost, so maybe not them. Maybe not bring them back. Ooh. Secret token. I think that's on the other side of the river, though. Yes? Yeah, I wonder, are we supposed to just walk up to the guy before he leaves? Like, maybe that? Oh yeah, Garf has my tent. I can't even rest. Could probably just go right to Batal. Although, now let's go back into the capital, resurrect everybody, sleep until nighttime, come back out, and we're just gonna try to talk to the driver. Maybe we're overthinking this. Although then they're gonna, I don't know. I don't think they would take all our equipment per se, but they might. Checking the quest description here. Yeah, okay. It doesn't move slow, though. Like, I don't know how I'm going to follow it if it's taking the route that I think it takes. Because that goes pretty far. If I had horses, I could see maybe. But the game has no horses. There are no mounts. I'm fighting the urge to just murder that guard out of frustration, then maybe resurrect him at the morgue. Maybe sneak into the palace. I could sneak into the palace. Ooh, I could sneak into the jail. See how they... Yeah, because maybe the guy actually has some information for me. The guy that we originally imprisoned who was caught up in this. Might as well. Again, it's rare not to have the pawns tagging along. I guess maybe I shouldn't waste too much time. I say, looking at the recording length, and it might be already too late for that. I do wonder, is there like a plaque for that statue? Like, who is it supposed to depict? Oh, no, yeah, the same symbol basically on the chest and the eye of that robot as well. Not yet, Garth. You can stay in the afterlife for a bit more. Although, if I want to get to the jail, the best way is probably through the slums. Which was this away, I think.
Greetings. You need only make a worthy
Can you
offer
give
in
me
exchange.
some advice?
I have seen your path. May these words guide you true.
Consider thy path with a cautious eye and an open mind, lest the light of revelation forsake thee.
You've my gratitude.
That
'Tis lovely
doesn't
to see you.
tell me anything. I should have gone to the actual oracle. She knows what she's doing. I almost pounced on that lady. Did not mean to do that. So, doop. Suddenly, pawn there. Hey, Daphne, what's up?
You came to see me?
Yes, I did. Got a quest? Nope. Don't want to get to know your family more? Alright. Although I guess she's still in the dark about that. Both the kids are in the dark. Only the mom and the maid knows. Alright. There we are. Sneak mode, activate. Da-ba-da-ba-dang.
I must be vigilant. The townspeople depend on me.
Not in there. Not there. Not there. Hey,
I
Abbess.
had no intention of killing Lubomir at first. Think of how insufferably his parents would howl. Lubomir was the only one bringing their family any money. With him gone, I imagine howling is all they could afford. Still, I preferred to save myself the bother. The experiment done, I'd have sent him on his way with my sincerest thanks.
Dang, so my stealthiness didn't work.
And yet, he came to know too much. So I had to dispose of him. Was that your doing, I wonder? If only you had stayed well enough away. He might still be here now. A pity, that.
Ah! The other guy's not here. Alright, he is, okay. You're giving me mixed messages, dudes. Oh, I can't talk to him.
Come on, don't keep me waiting.
Time to retreat. Yeah, I am very confused about the effectiveness of this stealth ability. Like, was I not stealth all along when I went into the magic laboratory? Was that not a thing? What about when I went to go see Seven the first time? It must have been because like they're bumping into me, but then I don't know how long they stay aggroed. It's very weird, very strange. I feel like it has to be they're bumping into me. That has to be it. Alright, did not mean to do that. Okay, let's go ahead and resurrect the Pawn Brigade. I still wonder how to sell myself as a pawn. Wait a minute. I'm not supposed to be here. I'm supposed to basically resurrect the pawns first. Alright, over here. I'm very disappointed in the sneaky sneak skill not working.
Do I know you? Have you business with the guild, sir? Do come again.
Where's my brain at? Isn't the stone? And this is like, I want to change my skills. Let's wait. Like a storage basement. Oh no, other side of the guild, alright. Alright, that's the warp stone. Alright, back to me, people. Welcome back, Garth.
Gotten a little reckless, but that's all in the past now, isn't it?
Ha 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 ha. Yeah, in the past. Alright, let's see. Up-a-doo. Search for a pawn. Previously hired. Alright. Sakura would cost us some money, but not too much. Alright, main pawn. Come on back. There you are.
I'm glad to see you in such fine fettle, Arisen. You're even more impressive than when I last clapped eyes on you. I knew we'd not be long apart.
Alright, and then, what type of pawn do I want? Let's see the previously hired ones, but not Sakura. Let's see. A bit expensive, but okay, one of the old ones, basically Elaris, basically higher level now. Dang, Sphinx Mother just to the moon. Now we don't need two healers. Ah, good old Primrose. I still wonder why he had such a unique way of speaking that like no one else has had yet. I'm trying to remember who Elara even was. It's a bit expensive, but you know, maybe. No, that'd be too many mages. Yeah, let's see. All right. How do I filter pawns? All right. What do we want? We want someone that can do physical damage. Thief or Archer? Let's look at both of those. Yeah. Melee damage with a bit of a flair. Alright, who's got the best glam? Who looks the coolest? Nothing standing out so far. They all look pretty generic. Mihek kind of has a bit of a thing going on there. Speedster has a bit of a ninja look going on. I like how my thing's still detecting treasure, even in here. Like either Mehek or Alice, but probably Mehek. Mehek, to me!
I have a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to enhance. If ever you've need of an ear to listen, you have but to ask.
Alright, I think that's everybody. Leave Rift. Okay.
There's a rumor whispered among pawns that I have oft pondered. The gist of it is, when pawns travel beyond the rift, we can contract a peculiar illness that imperils the lives of those around us.
I do wonder what that means.
We are only restless and excitable, but in time we become so unruly that even the Arisen holds no sway over us.
Can that really be true? I don't like the sound of it at all.
Okay. Do I try the ox cart one more time? I mean, if we're going to the magic facility, and I suspect the cart's going to the magic facility. No, the cart's probably going to the Moonrise Tower, or whatever the tower's called in this game. Now, let's sleep till night. Let's roll the dice one more time. If it doesn't work, then we're just going to progress. Yeah, rest till nightfall.
Proper rest is an important.
Hey, Garf. Staring at me. Something I saw on this journey weighs heavily on my heart, yet by some blessing or curse it defies recollection. Such is the lot of we crossers of the rift, I suppose. What did you see? What did you see, Garf?
'Tis a relief to be home. Let us just say that not all Arisen are quite like you, Master. 'Tis dark out, but we mustn't let that
Let's go.
Shall we check our packs and be off?
Feeling rested, I trust?
We're doing all good here. Yeah, I still think Shadow Veil, even if it's not being actually as sneaky as I want it to be, still has use for not drawing aggro on enemies. I mean, it does a bit rub up against Formless Feint, where Feint is just like, no, I'm not going to take any damage at all.
Materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more?
Alright.
I feel nigh invincible.
Why? Why, Garf? You literally came back from the dead just now. Which, I mean, I guess that is kind of like being invincible, but you came back from the dead after dying. After being quite solidly dead. Huh, I wonder if they can run out of stamina before I do. If I were to, like, stack my stamina upgrades. Like, have the stamina augment and all that stuff.
Forgotten riftstone we've not discovered lies nearby.
Good, sir.
This way, as
You want to buy me?
My last sojourn beyond the rift.
Who are you? Come no closer!
I will kill you. Dang it.
Who are you? Come no closer!
The bull didn't, and it didn't do anything wrong. Oh. Wait. Takes damage, but doesn't take damage? Huh. Okay. Creepy eyes there in the dark. It's like orange, glowy eyes. So there's my pawns over there being all weird. No, there's someone else. Sir? Sir, are you okay? Sir? I think this is a pawn. Do you want to buy it? Come on. Come on.
Who are
are you? Come no close!
Maybe... Main pawn?
Have you taken leave of your senses, Arisen?
You're named pawn. Maybe... No? Okay. Main pawn also does doing the head thing, so...
Pray, light your lantern, Master.
Alright. Let's try and just do this the old-fashioned way if we even can. To me, everybody. Don't you think, yeah, main pawn is still disabled?
By your leave, Arisen.
Got a good view of the landscape from up here. Mayhap I'll spot something of interest.
Up here? What are you talking about, Garf? I wonder if their reaction maybe is like part of the quest of like, oh, you gotta pretend to be head-stricken or something. I do feel bad I was blaming the pawns all this time for messing up. Turns out it was somehow me. I don't fully understand how it was me, but I guess Shadow Cloak doesn't work that way. It's called Shadow Cloak, right? Or Shadow Veil. Sneaky, sneaky, everybody. Garf stretching over there, making noise.
The night sky is a balm to the battle-weary heart.
Right you are.
And I do wonder if it's going to be possible. I mean, I guess the same stamina items that we're going to be using before. Yeah, I think Shadow Veil probably doesn't do much here. The guy might already be like onto us since I talked to him, but... What is this, step number 4? Theoretically, I could... I know where it's... Well, I guess I don't fully know where it's headed. We know it goes to the border checkpoint, but... We've never seen it at the border checkpoint. And then we've seen it on the road to Batal, so it might be taking some sort of like weird side route. I do wonder how close I consider too close. Yeah, and since we're gonna probably need stamina to like continue staying somewhat near it, then... And the big thing is that, again, it's just doing the stupid ghost fade. It's like, why? I say. Yeah, main pawn still going weird over there. But yeah.
Last, the moment I've been waiting for.
Why do you talk
Allow
about
me
Garf?
to gather these up.
Oh, Garf, why do you have, like, red glowing eyes? Did I give you red glowing eyes? I suspect this entire operation is going to be a bust, but very low expectations right now. I guess Garf's having a good time getting cinnamon bark. Cinnamon. In a moment now. I've said so many times. I wonder if we could spot it moving, teleport further up the road, and actually catch it. Because it does seem to be actually actively moving. Unless the earlier times that we saw it was just, like, coincidence. Huh, everyone's going, like, red-eye here. Do I have red eyes? No. Huh. Maybe it's a pawn thing. Oh! Maybe it's because they're diseased with the dragon thingy. Not that they're showing any other symptoms. I really wonder when they're going to do something about that. That poor boy. Infected. I have to put him down by throwing him in the river again. This quest is not a great quest. Operation Stakeout. The stakeout with no donuts. Yeah, I did not remember Garth's eyes being red, so I am convinced that that's probably due to the and they're like pulsing too. That has to be the dragon curse thing. I said, did the caravan really take this long? Out of the way, people. Thinking on it. I wonder if the Watcher above controls the dragon, and anyone that's cursed with it is under their control. And also explains why what I'm going to assume was a Gigantus in the cutscene also had like the red glowing eyes. I wonder if that's like all connected. Dude. Mr. Caravan Man, please. I'm just imagining the first time he takes off, it's going to be immediately, "What? Who are you, Ghostfade?" And then I will find where this guy is, and I will throw him in a river. Maybe after stabbing him. Or, depending on my vocation at the time, burning and or freezing him. I still feel like it's taking longer than normal. So I wonder if it is because main pawn's over there, and or because I talked to him. He's on to me. If only I could just stab his oxen, and then they couldn't go anywhere, and then I could just stab the information out of him. Yeah, at this rate, though, it's gonna be, like, morning by the time anything happens. I guess what we could do in a future recording is we know roughly where they show up way further down the road. So during one of the night times, we could just kind of like go over there. Yeah, because this is nuts, though. The problem is there's a bit of a sunk cost fallacy going on here, where it's like, if I teleport away now, he's immediately going to start moving. It's been like, oh, you know, 99% of all gamblers give up too early. Ugh. said, this is boring. Too boring. Then if I were to chuck Garf around for amusement, it'd probably make noise. Yeah, I'm going to assume that something happened to him. He doesn't want to move anymore. Yep. Still nothing. Wait, where did, No, no, okay, no. Wait, why are there two pawns over there now? Did Garf get stuck getting a headache? He did. Garf. Alright. Yeah, we need to reevaluate strategies with that. We need to go see the Oracle about this quest. She'll maybe, possibly know what to do. Alright, Bakbatal, let's go. We have some illogical stuff to do, like giving evil people magical weapons for
we seem to have arrived
reasons.
without issue. But are we safe here?
What do you mean, are we safe here? Alright. Thankfully, the pawns will stay...
The so-called forbidden
Hey,
magic research
Freden.
lab appears to have been constructed rather recently.
That does seem to be the case. What's more, only a select few were granted entry.
'Tis all very secretive. I wonder what the citizenry make of it.
Yeah, I'd be curious to see if they actually give me an official laboratory costume now to sneak in, or if I have like an invite now.
If you must go off on your own,
There we go.
there's naught to be done.
Waiting for them to turn back.
I hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
Yeah, Garf. Hello.
Halt! Entry beyond this point is only permitted to researchers in the laboratory's employ. 'Tis clear at a glance that you are not one of them, as you do not wear the provided uniform. I've got my eye on you. Do not...
Okay. Well, that's the same as before. So, what I wonder then is... Oh, wait, no, Garf has that, doesn't he? I wonder if that thing I got from the Risen Castle was actually the uniform. I wonder if Garf actually still has it on him. Hey, Garf. Alright, let's see. Equipment. But no. Whoopsie. Garf. Here we are. I wish I could just see the stats on this thing by itself. Like... I mean, it's definitely a downgrade, but I wonder what it's like comparatively. Alright. But Garf, give it to me. Wait a minute. That's what I was gonna check. Oh no, it's only Sorcerer though, so I don't think it is the disguise. Because all the disguises have been multi-class. I mean, minor shirt. A garment without the labors. Ah, that's what it should have been. I should have maybe worn that in front of the Phantom Oxcart man. Because those are similar to the stuff I was originally wearing back at the very beginning of the game. And yep, there's the laborer's trousers. Ah. I'm whacking myself on the head, proverbially speaking, because before I actually whack myself on the head, it would make noise in the recording. But, alright, we're gonna have to try that next time. Maybe, yeah, wearing the rags might help. Maybe he'll be like, "What? You escaped? Get back in the cart." But alright. Save. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Don't mind me. Yeah, I think the key is just to give everybody a very wide berth. Potentially. Yeah, but it's playing the evil, sneaky place music. They should be here somewhere. Again, though, I'm very confused on exactly, like, what the plan is here. Like, these guys are our enemies, so let's sneak into their base, where we're really not supposed to be, to give them something they really shouldn't have. Because I don't think anyone even actually told us to do that outside of, like, the guy himself was like, maybe this works, I don't know. Take my soul as a sword. Okay, I thought maybe that guy was trying to chase me, given the music kicked up.
Tis too late to turn the tide. My fate is sealed.
Yep, nope, they see me. I don't understand any of this stealth stuff, I really don't. Oh yeah, I was gonna check quests. Alright, so you should be to my left. Don't mind me! Sneaky, sneaky! Oh, this is Faces Chambers. Don't mind me!
This cannot be.
Ah. Hello, sir. Why was I able to sneak in so easily that one time? It gave me a very false impression on the extent of my abilities. Journal of Prisoner Beckrothos. 4th entry. I myself will be sent to the pyre ere long. 'Tis surely only a matter of time. Yet I shall face my end without regret, and with my head held high, for there is no flame that can eradicate the truth, or reduce my soul to ashes. With my dying breath I shall utter these words, Glory to Batal and her unwritten history. Death to Falari the unjust, self-seeking emperor and deceiver of the people. Alright. Weird. It's a Minotaur horn. A silver crown. Huh. Alright, how do I get out of here? And where did I go wrong? How deep does this go? Oh. Oh, no. You don't see me. Yeah, I wonder if lighting plays an effect? You see nobody. Yeah, maybe standing still? Are they T-Rexes from Jurassic Park? Just stand still and it'll all be good?
I'm still waiting on that report.
And we need to... We need to get to the guy, though.
Preparation is key. I up my training regime.
Alright, we accidentally stumbled in the Lord Faces' chamber, but what we want is maybe up and to the left? I have no idea at this point whether I'm being sneaky or whether there's like zero sneak going on. Everyone's just amusing me. Like they're like, Oh, don't mind the Arisen. They think they're invisible. They're just gonna rummage through your stuff.
Sir, are you the Arisen? Aye? Then you must have been to the Argamon ruins.
Okay.
I heard a rumor that a Medusa was seen there. Is it true? Because if so, that means 'tis no mere creature of legend, but a monster as real as any other.
Oh, okay, so they're not like common monsters here. Okay, so it's actually like the Sphinx, where it's a thing.
Know you the legend of the hero Danaus? Well, one version of the tale claims the hero's foe was a Medusa. The legend is inscribed here. You must take it and read it for yourself, sir, seeing as you've witnessed a genuine article.
And yeah, I guess I'm not being sneaky whatsoever. The legend of Danaus and the Medusa. The beast was twofold the height of any man, with tresses of writhing snakes, and the cruelly twisted visage of a woman. Every soldier who beheld her was turned to stone, the terror of their final moments etched upon their faces. Yet Danaus was fleet of foot and knew no hesitation. A single thrust of his blade was all it took to sever the beast's head. So swift was it done that she knew not her own death, and her terrible gaze lingering on, petrifying the next to meet. So I'm not being sneaky, mister.
To think that the Medusa was more than a creature out of legend. What I wouldn't give to catch even a glimpse of one.
I'm gonna take your book.
The Medusa from Agamemnon ruins is nesting out to the west. Would that someone was willing to capture the fiend, so that I could...
Oh, so I can study it. Alright. Can I get that book? A lot of prescribed tranquility.
The Medusa from Agamemnon...
Alright, the same dialogue as before. Can't read that. Recollections of Ambrosia, second entry. At the time, the notion of controlling the dragon was vehemently opposed by certain learned individuals, so it was decided that this forbidden magic should be studied unofficially, away from prying eyes. Consequently, the art was first practiced beneath the palace, and research continued thereafter in total secrecy. Okay. Am I supposed to be here? Like, are they cool with me being here? I'm getting very mixed messages. Come on. Be a custom. No. I don't think any of those are the books that girl's looking for. Towering Earth. She needs Fulminous Shield, Howling Blizzard, and Towering Earth, which... yeah, I don't think any of those are the ones that we have. Yeah. Boo. Yeah, I was attacked and I wasn't attacked. I don't know if I'm being sneaky. Equipment storage. Like, can someone please give me... oh. What? Huh? I didn't expect to suddenly be outside. No unauthorized entry. Trespassers will be punished to the fullest extent of the law. Well, there's a rift stone down here, though. I guess we can cancel our Shadow Veil for now. I wonder what's down there. And the pawns are coming back.
You run so fast! I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen!
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Good sir. What's that behind you?
So you're the one Benjamin sent to get the whelp to talk, eh?
Oh, the jail. Okay.
Well, go on then. Don't dawdle, and I'll thank you not to distract the jailers from their charge.
Off the pilfered path.
I would
Walker Hugo
appreciate
guidance.
your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
Are they allowing me to open it? No, okay. Good sir. Which way? Hmm.
I'd rather not draw steel if I can avoid it.
Wait, far down to the left?
We'll see if you can escape me a second time.
What? What are you talking about, sir?
Who are you supposed to be then?
Whoa,
Me?
what?
Quit staring. Wait, you're one of the ones that came crawling into our hideout. Ha! Yeah, ain't funny really. But seeing you is reminding me of that bleeding runt's face. I'm talking about Hugo, of course. Ha! Didn't you hear him sobbing as we left? Lanzo, why? Boo-hoo! Bet he's still crying over it, eh? Like a babe without its mum. Of course, Lanzo's already forgotten about the poor sod. Was right glad to be rid of him, truth be told.
That blackguard. Oh, it tells me there's more to his tale. Not sure I can stomach it, mind.
Alright, I am being very, very confused.
Hugo's been following Lanzo around ever since he was a kid. Wouldn't quit it neither, even when it got him a beating. Still, there's a use for whelps like him. Guards aren't like to throw a brat in jail for pocketing a few trinkets, eh? They can earn their own living that way. When one shop starts getting suspicious, they just move on to another. Easy pickings for a kid. And having a few whelps along makes setting up in a new town a trice. The guards don't suspect a thing. But Hugo had gotten too big for that, see? We'd run out of uses for him. Well, save throwing him to the dogs, so as we could make our escape.
That didn't even work out for you. What's your deal? Alright. Hugo, where are you? Did I pass him? Yeah, we might as well take all this stuff. How far down does this go? Oh. Back into the Forbidden Magic Research Laboratory. Okay. This has been a very confusing day. Wait.
What are ye doing here? Come to laugh at me, have ye? Suppose it must make ye feel a hero, seeing the man ye caught yourself sitting behind bars. But ye ain't fool enough to think the Empress is safe now I'm in here, are ye?
Ah, Assassin Man.
Go on then, and don't come back.
Okay.
What's this? Come for another laugh, have you?
You know what? Sure.
Coin's a fine thing. Even in a place like this, it's got its uses. Reckon ye must be touched in the head, giving coin to a would-be murderer just to hear his story. Still, suppose I'm no longer a part of this, so I'll tell ye a little something, as thanks for your generosity, cuz. I got this job by way of the coral snakes. I only did as I was instructed. If you want to know who hired them in the first place, you're best off asking a snake. Lucky for ye, there's one right here in the jail.
That didn't update any quest either. I think that's the guy I'm supposed to talk to, but he's not approaching the bars.
That blackguard. Oh, it tells me there's more to his tale. Not sure I can stomach it, mind.
One of you guys summon Hugo forward?
Aye. What can I do for you? Oh, you want the bandit whelp released, do you? I suppose I could consider it. Aye, being head jailer has its privileges. I could accommodate such a request if I were so inclined. Of course, you'd need to prove your integrity first. I can't go around unlocking cells for just anyone.
Deliver 1,000 gold? Oh yeah, that's a discount.
You've made your case well. I'll see to it that the request for the lad's release is put through. But you might have to be patient. One cannot rush these things.
Okay. So I assume a time skip, maybe? No, I guess not. I guess we can walk out. It's the office. Yes, it is. What you got? I mean... Can I just take it? Journal of Prisoner Bekros, first entry. I do not understand. Not once have we turned our backs upon the throne. Not once have we cast doubt upon our nation's faith, the precepts of the lambent flame. And yet we are to be deemed heretics. What is our crime? Investigating the magical artifact believed to have been part of Batal's history and recording our findings? Yet 'twas Emperor Faleri himself who ordered our inquiry into the stone monuments dotted across Batal. Ah, okay. Alright, guy's gonna let me just take those keys right in front of him. Okay. Now, do we go back into the research library?
Good to see you, Master.
I mean, we're supposed to. I just wish I knew if I was supposed to be there or not, giving the guards try to murder me and the guys are okay talking to me. Here we go again! Oh, what's this one over here? The Forbidden Magic Research Laboratory is under the direct command of Lord Phasis. No documents or other articles are to be taken from the premise without his leave, and no persons may gain entry thus without his permission. Oopsie, did not mean to start running there. So I wonder maybe this one? Yes, here we go.
No, this is all wrong. What use of pitiful fragments such as these? What we have achieved is sufficient to sway the pawns. But when the time comes to fell the dragon, I fear it may not be enough. Lord Phasis insists we shall succeed, and yet... Ah, a new hand, are you? Have you some business with me?
Dull God's Blade. Here we are. Yep, a sword given to you by Rothis, the Mad Sovereign. Oh, the Mad Sovereign. The blade's edge is dull and devoid of luster, formed of blue shards, fragments of an arisen soul. Oh, I should have made a forgery of it. Oh well.
'Tis an arisen's. This is incredible. I've never seen such a luster. But why do you possess such a thing? Where did you obtain it? No. Never mind. 'Tis of no consequence. All that matters is this. With this alone, I shall be able to craft a superior godsway, the finest of all created to date. I must make haste that I might deliver it to Lord Phasis even a moment sooner. But wait, no. I have not the worm's life crystals to restore it. Confound it all!
Allow me to gather them for you.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. Do you even understand what you are offering? Worm's life crystals can only be obtained from drakes. But I suppose I am in no position to decline, even if 'tis a fool's errand. Lord Phasis is satisfied with the God's way as 'tis, you see. And as I can expect no support from him, you can expect little aid from me. Though I suppose 'twouldn't do to send you away entirely empty-handed. Feel free to take what you require from the laboratory. Now, as I've said, worm's life crystals can only be obtained from drakes and their ilk. Seek one out and fell it, if 'tis within your power. All the better if it happens to be a lesser dragon. You would be solving 2 of my problems then.
Alright. Of which, didn't I already have one on me? I must have already put it in storage. Take that, because he said I could have it. More. And more prescribed tranquility. Alright, we got plenty to give him. Oh, he wants 15 though, okay. Just sneak out without the guards seeing me? If they don't already default see me? Who knows? Hello, everybody. Alright. Turn off that. Let's find out exactly how we get over to this angle. Okay, this is...
There are useful
okay, it's in the fields.
Here, old wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Our house is nearby, so we can go ahead and just grab our crystals from there. I don't know if we have 15 of them, though. I'm also still not quite certain why we're helping them out, but you know what? In for a penny, in for a pound. Now, where is my house? No, it should be upwards, I think. It's near the stone dude.
I've a wellspring of strength that shall never run dry.
Alright, Mahik. There, this is the palace. Alright, I think it's one road over. I do wonder if I have 15. We've collected quite a few Worm's Life Crystal throughout the game. Okay, there's the stone guy's place. Very tiny lion boy.
Got something for me?
No, that's thought maybe you had a quest. Huh. No notes here. Where is my storage? Here we are. Alright. Withdrawal. Actually, wait, Garf, do you have any crystal on you? Actually, wait. Deposit. Garf. Nah, but I'll still put materials away just in case. I'll have Garf keep the minor stuff on him. Since that might come in handy, especially if we end up going back to the dig area. And I'll put these away, which, yeah, okay, from a Gore Minotaur, okay. So the evolved Minotaur, which probably is that seaweed one that we fought in the volcanic island before. Am I? Wow, I'm still heavy. Why am I heavy? I guess I do have a lot of books. That didn't do it, though. Oh, wow, the United Mantle is pretty heavy. Yep, the Princess Harps was pretty heavy. Put some bloom away. And yeah, still pretty weighty. Guess we can put one Wakestone away. Keep it to the 3. Alright, withdrawal. Where's our Worm's Life Crystal? 70, dang. I didn't realize it was that much. Oh, no. Just need 15.
This task is our responsibility. We must strive to see it fulfilled.
Alright, that's not the way out. And yeah, I should be wrapping up the recording here shortly, but it's pretty easy just to deliver the crystal and seeing where things go next. Of which I should probably save, just in case. And not that it's an in-save or anything, though, so... Alright. So yeah, it should be... Yeah, here we go. Jump. Alright, down this way. Just the butterflies are indication of the flowers nearby. I wonder if there's No, I was like, because we need Moonbloom and Noonbloom or Sunbloom. So we need basically essentially day and night flowers together. But I think they're a bit separated,
you must
though.
Go off on your own. There's naught to be done.
Still don't know if
Only
this
hope
does
you'll
anything.
return sooner rather than later.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
Wow, literally bumped into that guard, but he didn't seem to mind.
You've returned. Have you obtained any worm's life crystals?
Yes, I have.
You have? Incredible! That is no small feat. I must admit, I had not thought you much chance of success. Yet here you are. And this is precisely what I require to complete my work. I shan't delay. Come by again tomorrow. By then, I will have produced a godsway of unparalleled quality.
I like when we just become friends with this guy. It's like...
What is it? I thought I told you to return.
I'm sorry. Okay, I'm supposed to be here. Don't mind me. I'm just caked in mud and sand. Okay. So I guess the idea is that we're getting a more powerful Godsway from him, and then we're going to use it to command pawns back in Vermont? So it's like, it's going to be Godsway versus Godsway? I guess that makes some sense. Still a bit weird, but alright, we should really call it here. Yeah, my apologies it wasn't as eventful as I wanted to be. Talk about learning lessons with that dang ghost ox cart. Though I do want to try with the miner's garb, because maybe that's the key to it all. Like maybe if I show up with the miner's garb, it's like, oh, I guess you dropped off the cart. I'll put you back, or something. I don't know. I mean, we could also just go to the tower itself in the garb and go like, hello, we belong here, and then maybe the quest will auto-complete. That's something, maybe? But, oh well. That's a mystery for next time. Until then, everybody, later.